I imply real cowboy songs and love songs. I like love songs real nicely. I assume because, nicely, I suppose. Each person inside the world like love songs. They have a tendency to live around a little longer. And closing, how did a poor boy from the deserts of Arizona, raised amidst abuse and deprivation, rise to end up a country music legend and a bold vehicle driver? The lifestyles of Marty Robbins is an first-rate journey where the highlight of the level and the thrill of the racetrack could not overshadow the non-public tragedies and relentless health struggles that marked his direction from iconic hits like El Paso and Big Iron to heart-preventing laps at the Music Robins. Lived every second with unyielding passion, but just days after completing his very last album, he handed away all at once from a third heart assault, bringing an give up to a life that became each brief and amazing. Allows delve into the emotional journey of Marty Robbins, a person who transformed every venture into timeless melodies. Handiest to depart the arena as he lived, burning brightly and leaving an indelible mark. Youth, Marty Robbins, born Martin David Robinson on September 26, 1925 in Glendale, Arizona. Grew up in a small wasteland, town marked with the aid of poverty and struggle. The Robbins' circle of relatives, huge and impoverished, lived beneath the shadow of an abusive father, Jack Robinson, an intense alcoholic whose violent behavior left emotional scars on Marty that could in no way completely heal in the stifling atmosphere of their cramped home. Marty found out early on that if he desired to escape his instances, he must carve his personal route in 1937. While Marty changed into simply 12 years vintage, his dad and mom divorced. His mother, Emma, a resilient girl, took on the obligation of raising the youngsters on her own, making a dwelling as a laundress. Marty and his siblings moved to a makeshift home in Glendale, where survival became a daily war despite their dire situation. Emma instilled an experience of perseverance in her youngsters, turning into the first source of inspiration for Marty. Although Marty's early life turned into fraught with worry, there were moments of heat and suggestion. His grandfather, Texas Bob Heckle, became a grasp storyteller, a touring salesman, a nearby healer round a flickering campfire. Texas Bob would weave testimonies of the American West, in which brave cowboys confronted danger, and gunslingers dueled below the blazing solar Marty changed into, captivated via those vivid narratives, which later stimulated a lot of his iconic songs, consisting of Big Iron, reflecting on the ones moments. Marty once said, "So many of the songs I wrote came from the testimonies my grandfather told. The ones have been the excellent memories of my existence, yet harsh truth allowed little time for Marty to indulge in desires after his dad and mom divorce. He dropped out of Glendale High School to work and guide his own family. Marty took on grueling jobs, from digging ditches and riding vehicles to turning in ice and supporting mechanics. These early years of hard work beneath the scorching Arizona sun now not simply taught him resilience, but also instilled a willpower to capture any opportunity that came his way. At 17, Marty determined that possibility whilst he enlisted in the U.S. Navy all through the peak of World War II. Assigned as a swain on LCT boats, he changed into stationed in the Solomon Islands within the Pacific. The harsh conditions of wartime lifestyles were a stark contrast to his in-advance struggles, but it turned into here that Marty determined his first love song. To bypass the lengthy hours, he found out to play the guitar, wrote his first songs, and immersed himself inside the Hawaiian melodies he heard from the locals. It'd become, in this tough yet transformative surroundings, that the seeds of his musical artistry have been sown. Marty Robbins' formative years changed into a mix of painful realities and glimmers of hope, from the western tales his grandfather shared to the sweat-soaked fields and the haunting melodies of his Navy days. Marty cast a resilience that refused to let adversity define him. These formative reports have become the muse for his brilliant journey closer to the highlight early career. When Marty Robbins, back from World War II in 1947, he delivered with him a guitar and the primary melodies he had composed. Ed for the duration of his provider, but lifestyles in his place of birth of Glendale, Arizona, changed into no easier than before. Poverty nonetheless loomed, and determined to trade his destiny, Marty launched into a journey to searching for the highlight. At the start, Marty performed at small bars and nightclubs in Phoenix wherein the colorful sounds of his guitar commenced to attract attention. But there has been a twist. His mom, Emma, strongly disapproved of him making a song in such establishments to avoid scaring her. Marty adopted the stage called Jack Robinson. This alias, no longer most effective, helped him maintain his musical pursuits underneath raps, however, also allowed him to test with his style and discover his voice as a performer. It wasn't long earlier than Marty's talent caught the attention of the local people with his heat baritone voice, emotionally charged performances, and natural capacity to connect with audiences. He began to construct a modest fan base at local Heidi. Indicates Marty's career took a tremendous step forward whilst he started out performing on KTL radio and afterward the Western Caravan TV show on KPH-TV in Phoenix. This platform brought him to a broader target audience, helped him refine his musical identity. The turning point came in 1951, whilst Marty Robbins encountered little Jimmy Dickens, a celebrated country tract famous person and member of the Grand Old Opry at some point, of a recording of West Caravan. Dickens straightaway diagnosed Marty's unique skills and used his affect to secure him a recording settlement with Columbia Statistics. This became Marty's gateway to a larger stage, propelling him from the small venues of Arizona to the staggering lights of Nashville. The road to achievement was nevertheless a ways from clean. However, Marty never wavered from overdue nighttime gigs at smoky bars. He regularly installed himself as an AR artist with depth and boundless creativity. The opportunity with Columbia Records turned into not just a validation of his expertise, but a testimony to the reality that his desires have been. Within reach, in every track, Marty persevered to tell memories of love-pain, aspirations that by no means diminished. These melodies started to resonate with audiences, laying the foundation for the legendary profession that awaited him today. In case you've ever listened to a Marty Robbins track and felt its profound relatability, that's the power of a legend. Marty did not simply write song, he told the stories of everyday people, of all people, with his complete heart. Marty Robbins' career success after a decided starting. Marty Robbins' career started out to shine like a guiding megastar. His innate talent, relentless, tough work, and specific musical fashion propelled him from modest stages in Arizona to turning into an enduring icon of American United States of America. Music, it became an inspiring journey wherein each hit track and each tale he advised via his music contributed to a colorful and timeless legacy. In 1952, Marty Robbins cemented his area and United States track records along with his first #1 hit, I'll Pass On Alone. The heartfelt melody and emotional lyrics speedy captured the hearts of fans. Following this fulfillment, Marty persisted to produce chart-topping hits like Singing the Blues and a white sports activities coat, and a pink carnation with Singing the Blues. He now not best crowned the U.S.A. charts, but also reached Variety 17 on the pop charts, marking the beginning of a successful crossover career. A white sports activities coat and a pink carnation solidified his influence further, selling hundreds of thousands of copies and turning into a crucial track of 50s American music. The pinnacle of Marty Robbins' profession came in 1959 with the release of El Paso, a masterpiece narrating a story of love and tragedy in the American Southwest. Its fascinating melody and poignant tale became the song Ride Into, a musical phenomenon transcending U.S. tune to reap national pop chart fulfillment. El Paso earned Marty the first ever Grammy Award for U.S. music, making him the first United States of America artist to sincerely spoil and into the mainstream pop. Market every note of the song invited listeners into a shiny narrative, making them experience the acute love and heartbreak at its middle. This tune, Not Handy, cemented Marty's fame as a country music legend, however, also paved the way for other USVA artists to overcome the wider track market in 1961, Marty surprised fans again with Don't Worry, a music remembered for its exclusive distorted guitar automobile effect, a revolution in tune that arose from a happy twist of fate during the recording technique. A blown fuse prompted the guitar sound to distort. However, Marty embraced the specific effect and kept it inside the final cut. The end result became a massive hit that not best ruled the charts, however, also marked a big leap forward in musical experimentation influencing sound innovation in USA and other genres. The 1960s proved to be a golden era for Marty Robbins. In the course of the last decade, he charted over 31 country hits, lots of which crossed into the pop charts. Songs like Devil Woman, Big Iron, and Ribbon of Darkness became timeless classics. Devil Woman, with its uncooked emotion and powerful melody about love and betrayal, left a deep influence on audiences. Meanwhile, We'd Love Big Iron transported listeners to the heroic stories of the Wild West, reminiscing of Marty's youth, reminiscences with his grandfather. Ribbon of Darkness, born from a tumultuous duration in Marty's life, showcased his capability to turn personal ache and emotion into art, putting a chord with listeners on a profound level past tune Marty Robbins. Additionally, ventured into appearing, acting in several Western movies like Legacy extended beyond track. His passion for NASCAR left an indelible mark on the sport as a talented driver. Marty carried out 6 Pinnacle 10 finishes, an outstanding feat for a person who did not come from a professional racing history. Following his passing, NASCAR paid tribute to him by organizing the Marty Robbins 420 race. A gesture that meditated the profound recognized the racing community held for him. His signature race motors, painted in his iconic crimson and inexperienced shades, have turned out to be enduring symbols in NASCAR's records. One of his most famous vehicles, the Dodge Magnum, is preserved on the Talladega Museum, persevering to inform the story of his fiery ardor for speed, despite the fact that his life became tragically reduced quick at the age of 57. Marty Robbins' tune lives on, inspiring generations of contemporary United States of America artists. His Western-themed storytelling and particular songwriting style set a benchmark for artists like G. Brooks and Keith Urban. Moreover, Marty's appearances in television indicate, and NASCAR documentaries have most effectively introduced to the vibrancy of his existence story. He wasn't simply an artist or a racer, he became a storyteller, an idea and a trailblazer who broke limitations to stay completely via his passions. From timeless songs like El Paso to interesting moments on the racetrack, Marty Robbins left an imprint that no passage of time can erase. He stands as a testament to the strength of ardor and a dedication, a true legend, in tune and in existence. Marty Robbins' existence became a first-rate journey from a negative boy in Arizona to a shining icon of country tune and velocity. He captivated audiences, no longer handiest, along with his heartfelt melodies, however, also by dwelling fully with ardor, defying each venture that got here his way. From timeless hits like El Paso to perilous moments on the NASCAR song, Marty Robbins left a legacy that transcends art, inspiring others along with his unwavering resilience. Extra than just an artist, Marty Robbins became a symbol of determination and ardor. He proved that no matter how tough life receives, preserving on to faith and following your goals can result in greatness. His legacy is not most effective immortalized through his music, but also through the story of a person who lived wholeheartedly for his art, his own family, and himself. What are your mind on Marty Robbins' life and legacy proportion? Your reflections in the remarks under. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to assist preserve Marty Robbins' reminiscence alive inside the hearts of song lovers anywhere. See you in our subsequent video.